I took like 6 bites of this and I realized, wow, today would be a great day to do a full day of eating. So it's actually not as weird as it looks. There are 3 servings of egg whites on the bottom, 2 slices of sharp cheddar Sargento cheese. I would have used the fat-free cheddar, but I'm out of it. And then I have pre-seasoned ground turkey from Jennie-O. So I have 4 ounces of ground turkey, 2 slices of cheese, and 3 servings of egg whites. And I just made coffee and spilled stuff everywhere when I did it. But I have hazelnut coffee with winter chocolate and more hazelnut. And I know I've showed you guys this in one other video, but now we have to put on this foam topping to complete it. And here we go. So this stuff is really good too. It's marshmallow flavored, but it makes your coffee more exciting and it's 0 calories, so it's a good substitute to whipped cream if you need something else without the calories. So that's my first meal. I'll probably tell you guys the macros when I'm done, but I'm going to eat. So that first meal is 407 calories. So I have a lot for the rest of the day, and I usually don't track, but I'm just gonna kind of track today to show you guys where I'm at. But I've been mostly intuitive eating, so I'll do this just to show you guys what I've been up to. So there we go. I have my large jug of water made up. It is a half-gallon jug, so I drink at least 2 of these a day. And all I put in here is these. This is a hot mess, don't mind it. I use these, so it's like just an off-brand Crystal Light lemonade flavor, or I use pink lemonade, but they're only 5 calories per serving, but there are no macros in them, so 0 carbs, 0 fat, 0 protein, no sugars either, which is great, so just sodium and potassium in there. But that's what I've been mixing in my water. I put like 1/3 of one of these in that half-gallon jug, and then I sip on that. So that's my water, and that's what I'm drinking so far. So it is now 2 o'clock, and I'm going to have one of these as a little snacky snack. Then I'll eat more carbs before I actually go to the gym. So these are 0 fat, 16 carbs, and 5 protein. So I is going to have this. So that puts me at 18 carbs, 49 protein, and still I think like 23 fat. So that's where we're at. It's not nearly as bad taking pre-workout to the face if you don't inhale it while you're doing it, because it makes you choke and then your eyes water and you look like you're crying. But I am just going to the gym now, so I want this to like hit me pretty quick, so I just took it straight to the face. If I have more time, I will drink it like an hour ahead of time is what I prefer, but it's really personal preference. An hour to 30 minutes before is great for me. So just took it straight to the face so it'd be more concentrated since I'm about to leave in like 3 minutes. All right, pre-workout meal. I was planning an actual meal, but I'm in a hurry. So I'm just going to eat these 2 Pop-Tarts because I have like 160 carbs left today. So this will be at like, these should be close to 80 carbs for both of them. So I wanted something less sugar, but I need something quick and I don't have anything prepped. So we're gonna do Pop-Tarts for a pre-workout meal, and then we'll eat real food when we get back. There's actually a decent amount of cars here for a Sunday evening. I'm guessing there's tennis or something going on because there's a lot of people here. What's up, guys? So workout's done. Just got in my car. It's almost 5 o'clock, which is when my gym closes. So did a shoulder workout, nothing crazy, more of just stuff to get the blood flowing. And then I finished off with abs and cardio. I just did 15 minutes on the Stairmaster today. This week I've been doing like 25 to 40 minutes because I've been studying. And the Stairmaster is one of like the only things I can study and like really sweat at the same time. So I did that, and now I'm going to eat the other Pop-Tart in this container as my post-workout. And I'm going to check my macros real quick to see where I am. I really haven't eaten much today, as you guys have seen. Let me plug this in and see where I am. Alright, so I'm currently at 53 grams of protein, 94 carbs, and 33 fat. And I still have 80 grams of protein, 83 carbs, and 26 grams of fat left. So I'm going to eat this other part of my Pop-Tart now. And then when I get home, I'm going to make a big protein smoothie bowl and put cereal in it. So that's the plan. So that's what I'm going to do. I know it sounds like I'm eating a ton of sugar, but notice my sugar is like all right around my workout. So it's getting used during my workout and then processed really quickly afterwards because I'm eating sugar right before and then the sugar I'm eating right afterwards. So if you are going to eat sugar, I would suggest using it right around your workout because your body's going to digest it very quickly and really use it and actually put it to good use for repairing your muscles right when you're done. Quick digesting carbs are the best after your workout, so you don't want to necessarily do a ton of complex carbs right after your workout because it takes your body a little longer to digest those. So now's the time. If you want to eat candy or something, do it right after your workout, but make sure you keep it low fat and high carbs. So that's the plan. So I will see you guys when I get home. Bye. So instead of the originally intended smoothie bowl, we are having this. So 2 scoops of vanilla swirl protein, it's my favorite. Half a serving of cashew milk. And 1 serving, the cinnamon puff, aka cinnamon toast crunch cereal. Mark is sleeping, so I can't make an actual smoothie, so we're having like a really thick bowl of cereal with the whipped cream on top. So that's what we're gonna have, and I'll tell you macros afterwards. So for my last actual meal, I'm going to use 2 of these low-carb tortillas I showed you guys before. They are 14 carbs each, 4 protein, 1.5 fat each, and they have 7 grams of fiber each, so I'll get 14 grams of fiber out of 2 of them. And then I'm going to use the same ground turkey I used for breakfast, so just pre-cooked ground turkey, and 4 ounces, so 2 ounces in each. And with that, these will be where I'm currently at, so I still have 2 grams of protein, 22 carbs, and 6 grams, or 5 grams of fat. So I'm at a ton of sugar, but that's, like I said, from the Pop-Tarts and the cereal. And I probably won't get quite to 25 grams of fiber today, but oh well. We'll see. I think I know what I'm going to have for my last snack, but I'll wait till I actually have that so I don't tell you something and don't eat it. So I'm going to go eat this and study some more because that is what I've been doing all day. So still working on my last half gallon of water. Major's helping me measure it out. You can see, so helpful. I poured this top part in my shaker cup for my workout beverage, so this is what I still have to drink tonight. And it's 7:45, so I still got plenty of time. Update. The water is down to here, but it's really sour, so I'm gonna put water like up to here to dilute it some because it is way too sour to handle right now, so it'll be over a gallon today, but it's fine. What's up, guys? I'm almost done with my full day of eating. I did slightly adjust my macros because when I looked at my carbs again, they were a little lower than I wanted them to be, so I changed them a little bit, which I'll show you in a second. But I did want to give you guys just a few fun facts instead of just this being like a really boring like full day of eating video. So one thing I wanted to talk about is fiber intake. So fiber is really important to keep things moving through your large colon, but also I wanted to point out that if you're not drinking enough water, it's like a complete counteractive effect. So if you're going to be eating 35, 40 grams of fiber, you better be drinking your gallon of water or you are doing the complete opposite of what you want to do, because for fiber to be effective, you have to be drinking a ton of water. So that's fun fact number 1 for you guys. And fun fact number 2 is on iron deficiencies, because a lot of people, I feel like, self-diagnose iron deficiencies and think that it's no big deal. They should just take a ton of iron and they'll be fine. Which most people aren't deficient in vitamins. If you're eating like a normal diet, you're not going to be deficient in all of these things that you think you are. So most of the time you're just excreting all the extra stuff you're taking. So taking like one multivitamin isn't a big deal, but if you're taking like super concentrated vitamins of like A, D, E, and K, especially because those are the fat soluble ones, those are toxic if you take too many. So just don't take overly amounts. Just because a vitamin says that it's 1,000% of what you mean, like the bigger percentage is not better. You only need 100%. So taking 1,000%, you're excreting 900%. You're just having really expensive pee that day. So that's just one thing with vitamins. And with the iron deficiencies, it's really important that you do not take a ton of iron just because you think you're deficient in it. That's something that you need to have blood work done. You need to be diagnosed with, because with iron, it is recycled when we recycle our red blood cell materials pretty much. So every day, 1% of your red blood cells die and 1% of them is made. So we have this little like protein called transferrin, and when your red blood cells die, the transferrin picks up the iron and takes it back to the bone marrow so it can make new red blood cells. So we only have enough of this transferrin to take back 1% of our red blood cells. So if you're taking a big iron supplement and you don't need it, you are going to have so much extra free-floating iron in your body, and you won't have enough transferrin to take that back to your bone marrow, so it's just floating around. So what's the big deal about it? So with iron is very toxic to your liver if you are taking too much of it. So if you're taking like 1,000% of your iron every single day, you are destroying your liver. It is an awful idea. Don't do it. And also, bacteria really loves iron. So like we talked about this in class like last week, if you're taking a ton of extra iron, you're like rolling out the red carpet for bacteria infections. So I just wanted to touch on that because I think a lot of people self-diagnose themselves, so I wanted to give you an insight on why it's important not to do that. I am in nursing school, so I'm learning lots of fun things like this that are nutrition related. So if you guys like enjoyed this little mini fun educational talk, like the video or comment and I'll give you more of those. I can give you guys like a big breakdown of all the vitamins and what they really do if you want. Stuff like that. So I just wanted to throw this in here so it's not just here's my food for the day. Wanted to give you like some actual educational content. So I hope you guys enjoyed that and I hope you learned something new. But like I said, just don't self-diagnose and think that you're deficient in all of these vitamins, because a lot of them have really negative effects if you're taking too much of them. So just keep that in mind. If you do think you have deficiencies, go to LabCorp or Quest Diagnostics or something like that and get blood work done, and you can look at what all of your levels are for your vitamins, your deficiencies, everything like that, and then go from there and maybe like take that blood work to your doctor and talk to them and see what they suggest. Especially, like I said, with iron, there's very specific dosages that they'll recommend. It won't just be like a flat dose. So stuff like that you just really need to talk to your doctor about. Don't just guess. So just be careful. You only have one body, and you don't want to screw it up because you're trying to be healthy but you don't know how to do it. So just make sure you look into stuff like this and talk to your doctors, talk to a nurse, talk to somebody who really knows, so you don't hurt yourself in the long run. So there's that, and let me look and see what my macros were changed to, and I will show you guys real quick. And then I'm gonna go finish off my macros because I'm getting really hungry. And it's 11:11 p.m., so make a wish. Alright, so with my updated macros, I have 8 grams of protein left, 30 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of fat. So I'm going to go find a snack to eat those, and it's probably going to not be the most nutritious thing because I'm really craving some potato chips right now. I really love kettle chips, so it's like my favorite snack. I don't like Lay's potato chips, stuff like that. I feel like they're really greasy, but for some reason, kettle chips just really hit the spot. So I'm gonna go see what I can scrounge up in the cabinet, and I'll show you guys what I get. So I will see you guys in a few minutes. Bye. Alright, so last meal is 1 serving of Cape Cod salt and vinegar chips. I don't know why, I just really love these chips. And then I'll be having another yogurt, and these will be my late night snacks. So that puts me at 138 protein, so I'm 1 below my goal, which was 139. 188 carbs, which is 3 above my goal, which is 185. And then 60 grams of fat, which is 2 below my fat. So calorie-wise, I was aiming for 1850, and it says I got 1819, but you know, the calorie counts are weird, so as long as your macros are good. So that's a pretty close day. Like I said earlier, I usually don't track, I don't track every day. I usually do intuitive eating. I just track every once in a while to make sure I'm kind of on the right track, you know. But today I wanted to track so I could show you guys what kind of macros I'm hitting, and even if I'm not tracking, I still count in my head and I aim for those numbers. So today was a really good day. I lifted, I got some cardio done, and I hit my macros, and I've been studying for 9 hours today. So I'm gonna go back and study some more because I have a big test on Tuesday. So I will be studying, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's going to be my evening. I'm going to go over my notes for 20 more minutes and then go to bed because it's 11:15. So I'm going to just study all day tomorrow too. So I hope you guys enjoy this full day of eating. I'm sorry it took me so incredibly long to film this. Just been super busy, and I'll forget to film something, or I don't know. I've had every excuse in the book recently to not do it. But hope you guys enjoyed it. I will film them more often if you want me to. Again, you can leave video suggestions in the comments below if you want to. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe if you have not. There will be a little picture that pops up, I think this little corner here, and you just click on that and subscribe if you want to. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.